Okay, hello and welcome to the weather update. It's around 7 p.m. on May 23rd, 2020. Kind of wet, rainy. We had some storms in the morning, and then the showers have been on and off. No more storms, but just some showers. And we'll be going through the last of those showers tonight. Looking at the satellite image, you could see here is that low. You could see the circulation clearly. That low, that cutoff low, and it's trying to spawn a surface low. And who knows? Maybe it'll even become tropical. Uh, Nothing surprises me anymore. But you can see here's the clear, drier air to our north that will be building down and bringing us much better weather for tomorrow and Monday. Looking at the current observations across the area, you can see we already starting to see more of a northeast wind. Looking at the dew points, and this is the number to temperatures and dew points. So you can see it's 70 in Jersey, but here we're in the 50s on Long Island, and you will also notice that the dew points in Jersey are in the mid 60s, but on Long Island we're dropping, and now dew points are around 50, and then on the east end they're even lower. And then if you look over here in Connecticut, you have dew points in the 40s and even 30s going into Massachusetts, and that's that dry air that's going to be coming down and bringing us much better weather for tomorrow that is heading our way after this muggy kind of wet Saturday that we've been dealing with. We'll go ahead and look at some of the observations here from pull up the other side, pull up the other page here. So Central Park's reporting 58. Farmingdale is reporting 60. Northeast wind at 16, gusting to 21. The dew point is down to 52. So compared to what it was earlier, we got up to 67. We had those thunderstorms this morning. The dew points got into the mid 60s, and now they've dropped. And looks like they've gotten about almost 3/4 of an inch of rain at Farmingdale. We're going to look at the underground site too and look at the rainfalls. So let's look at Islip. This is 55. You can see, oh yeah, dew points are already dropping. 49, northeast wind at 21, gusting to 30. So the drier air is coming in, and not as much rain out there. So looks like only 0.01. So it looks like that most of the rain actually wound up missing. At least that heavy thunderstorm area hit Nassau instead of Suffolk. We'll look at West Hampton, 54, northeast wind at 13, gusting 26, dew point 49, and they didn't get any rain. So they didn't get much rain at all. So the heavier rain appeared to be over Nassau County today and New Jersey. So that's the other area that I want to look at is New Jersey. And look at how warm it is in Jersey. 75 at Mount Holly. It's so hot in Jersey. Toms River 70, dew point 63. They got well into the 70s today. Toms River 74, and they got 0.31. So really warm and humid day over Jersey. Luckily, we didn't get into that disgusting air too much. But wow, sorry. So let me look at the underground, and we will take a look and see. I want to see what the rainfalls were reported there on this, because this is a lot more stations. Though I guess I could have used the other thing. It's too late now. Weather and hazards map, because I know we have trouble sometimes. You can see though, this shows it up very well. The cooler air over moving in over Long Island, and the heat over Jersey and Pennsylvania. Even some 80-degree readings in Pennsylvania. Ouch, that is definitely hot, and it's humid too. So let's look at the precipitation and see how much rain. Oh yeah, some areas got a lot. So looks like where that heavy thunderstorm was, 1.93 at Gilgo. So look at that. Pull that in a little more. So that's where that thunderstorm was, and it sat there for a while. It sat over the South Shore. Look at some of these numbers on the South Shore. 1.74 in Massapequa Park, 2.27 in Copaigue. So some areas where that storm sat over really got a lot of rain. It looks like southwestern Suffolk, Copaigue, Lindenhurst, 1.99. So an inch or more in this area here, going along the South Shore. But as you move further west, where that heavier cell didn't move over, you'll see more numbers in the 3/4 inch amounts. But then there's some heavier numbers in Freeport, 1.03. I'm curious about Long Beach, 0.97 at Point Lookout, and 0.47 at one of the stations in Long Beach, 0.74 at Island Park. So huge variability in the rainfall amounts today. Now looking at Mineola, this is weird because it poured here. This is weird. Okay, so look at some of this information here. Mineola was even part of Mineola where we got that heavy wind, and it poured at 1.32 inches of rain being reported in the central part of Mineola where I'm at, and then Williston Park only 0.01. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with their rain gauges. Hillside Manor only 0, and then 0.66 at Manhasset Hill. So huge variability. 0.85 at Carl Place. So really huge variability in the rainfall amounts, depending on where those localized cells sit. 1.09 in East Hills. Very, very interesting to see this huge. And they weren't moving very fast, so that's why I said they would drop a lot of rain wherever they sat. And that's exactly what seems to have happened. And it seems like Nassau and the southwest part of Suffolk seems to have gotten hit the hardest by this. But really impressive numbers here in southwest and Suffolk. That's really, really impressive. You know, I'm going to have to go back to the weather and hazards map, and we're going to have to look at that because I want to get the official observations here. Those rainfalls were pretty impressive. Fortunately, it doesn't list. All right, historical. Let's see. No, it doesn't. All right, we have to click on the station to actually get the rainfall. It's not going to display it here. Okay, so let's see what some of these stations are. All right, so West Babylon rainfall. Doesn't list the rainfall here. Okay, we do have historical observations. Why is there not rainfall? They don't measure rainfall on these. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, here we go. Precip. That one's not reporting much. So West Babylon didn't get that much. But then if we go and we look at some of the other stations here, it's just very interesting. They don't have as many stations in this area here. Well, let's look at Wansaw. See how much rain they got in Wansaw in this station. And then there's one in Carl Place too we can look at. So they got 0.47. No, 20. Yeah, they got 0.47. This thing's not is kind of confusing. The other sites, with the rainfall, I think the other site's a little better. Look at this one here, Carl Place. The rainfall. 0.85. So that says 0.87. So this is confusing. Like I said, so I'd rather use the other one. Okay. Enough looking at the rainfall. Let's go ahead and look at the models. We're gonna go, I guess, we're gonna just look at the eastern region here in this one. I'm not gonna pull out to the whole upper air thing and everything. I'll just show you the surface here. So that's that low that's gonna be moving away. It's that high building in. So we're dry tomorrow, dry Monday, and then we start seeing that return flow from the south and southwest, and that's gonna make it warmer and more summer-like this week. And then we have this front that's gonna try to move through here next weekend. And when that does, then we'll cool off. We'll have another high building, then bringing us some drier, cooler weather for the beginning of June. And somebody said something about a lot of heat for June. I didn't see that, but we'll go ahead and look at the anomaly map. I don't really see that. I see it mainly warm this week. So tomorrow will be a little bit below average, be close at average on Monday. I think maybe a little bit above, and then we're above average this week. And then there's that front that comes in and cools it down for June. I don't see any massive heat waves. Somebody said 90s. I don't see that. We'll go a closer look and we'll look at the temperatures. Let's see. Maybe that was one. Maybe they were looking at another model. I'm looking at the GFS. So here we go into tomorrow. You'll see the cooler air tomorrow. So tomorrow it won't be cold. Temperatures will be close to 70 probably. And then for Monday, same thing, close to 70. And cooler probably at the shore. There'll probably be a sea breeze. And then we start heating up this week. You'll see we get into the 70s Tuesday, Wednesday, well into the 70s, maybe 80 inland, and 70s. Nothing really that terrible. I don't see a whole lot of 80s and 90s. And then we cool off again as we go into June, and temperatures drop into the low 70s. So I don't really see anything that terrible. I'm going to move this along here. Maybe other parts of the country, but not here. I think the heat is mainly in the mid-Atlantic. I don't see anything too bad for us. And then we know it will get a little more humid too. So again, we'll show you the drier air that's going to come in. So here's that drier air coming right in for us. Here's Sunday. Nice low dew points. I think we keep the low dew points. It starts getting only a little bit higher on Monday. We still got the northeast winds, and then the south winds come in. It gets a little more humid for this week, but nothing terrible. I mean, it will be Thursday. Looks like the most humid day, but with the south wind, there should be a decent sea breeze. So the south shore will be the place to be, and then there comes that front for the beginning of June. I guess the next thing we'll go look at sky cover. Because that's going to be the variable. We see the clear air is going to try to get in tomorrow, but I think we're going to be dealing with some high clouds, sun and high clouds tomorrow, and same thing for Monday, sun and high clouds, and then obviously not really a lot of clear skies this week. A lot of cirrus around. You always get the flow on the left side of the high is always kind of dirty. And then maybe we try to clear it out once we get toward the end of the month into June with that push of drier air. So I don't see any nice clear skies this week. I mean, I could look at the NAM too. NAM 3 kilometer. These are all the 18Z runs. You'll see here that we're just kind of stuck in the clouds. It tries to be clear just to the north, but I don't think we're going to get a clear day either day. I think we're going to have some clouds around. But these are mostly high clouds. If we go look at the lower cloud fraction. Actually, no. These are low clouds. Okay, so it's going to keep us in the low clouds, I guess. Okay, probably a combination of both, but it looks like mostly low clouds. Circulation from that low. Probably stratocumulus. And they're not high clouds? The high clouds. Yeah, they're not high clouds. They're mostly low clouds. Okay, so it's mostly low clouds. We'll see a little bit of high clouds and low clouds. And Monday, I think we have more in the way of high clouds, I think. Or maybe not. It'll be mostly low clouds. Yeah, it's mostly low clouds that we're going to be dealing with. Okay, so these have a tendency to block the sun a little more, so probably won't be all that sunny. But at least it should be dry, and it won't be raining. We'll go ahead and look at the radar reflections here. I'm looking at the 3 kilometer radar reflections. I don't know why it's showing stuff. I hope that's not drizzle. I hope not. I don't think so. I think it's just overdoing it. Yeah, it should be dry tomorrow. Just be a little breezy. If we look at the winds here, wind speeds will be up there a little bit. Nothing terrible. Be a little bit breezy. And then Monday we have less of a breeze. So I'll look at windy.com for the wind, just based on the euro, and we're gonna wrap up this weather update. It's windy right now, though. Yeah, we have some wind gusts right now because we have a tight gradient. Let's see if we keep that gradient tomorrow. Yeah, it relaxes a little bit, especially in the afternoon. We should be not so bad. And this is the clouds on the euro. It just has if you're in Connecticut, you'll have more sun. But we're going to be dealing with more of these stubborn clouds, I think. It's just a shame because it'll be nice just to the north of us. But I don't think we're going to get into the clear air. And then more clouds on Monday. So it won't be that sunny. It'll be just partial sunshine, but at least it won't be raining. At least it won't be like today. So I guess that's going to wrap this weather update up. Thank you for watching, and take care.